So, hello, Miss Russell, and thank you so much for agreeing to speak with us today. Can you share with me a little bit about your journey and the work that you do?
Sure. So I'm Caitlin Russell, and I'm a registered dietitian in Atlanta, Georgia. And I've been doing this since 2012. In 2022, I was diagnosed with stage 3B breast cancer. And so that completely changed my life. So I underwent surgery, chemo, radiation, as well as I took an active role in my healing, and I also incorporated evidence-based nutrition and lifestyle changes into my recovery. So now I've been specializing kind of just in general medical nutrition therapy as a dietitian, but now I also incorporate cancer coaching and helping others navigate their own cancer healing journey. And so I have a private practice. It's been virtual for 12 years. So it's Caitlin Russell Nutrition. And so I work with people facing cancer diagnosis or diabetes diagnosis or heart disease, other chronic conditions. And so I see people one-on-one. I also have a group coaching program, one specifically for cancer thrivers making key lifestyle changes. And so my mission is to help people come back to life after a diagnosis so they can feel stronger, more empowered, and have more energy to live a long life.
That's amazing, and your journey is really inspiring.
Thank you.
So, can you tell me a little bit about how nutrition can really impact cancer prevention and what some key dietary strategies are for potentially reducing cancer risk?
Yeah, so as a dietitian, right, I love nutrition. I it's really really important. It plays a huge role in both cancer prevention and then cancer recovery and just overall health for anybody, whether they're on a cancer journey or not. So research shows that up to 40% of most cancers may be preventable through diet and lifestyle changes.
Wow.
So that's a lot, right? And so one of the most important diet strategies is just eating a wide variety of colorful plant foods. Most of us, we have access to things like apples and lettuce and oranges and carrots and bananas. So a plant-rich diet provides antioxidants. It provides fiber, which helps protect against cancer. And then balancing your blood sugar is also another really important strategy for if you're on a cancer journey or not, because excess insulin, like insulin, is a really important hormone that we want to have, the right amount of. But when it's being produced in excess, that can, it can cause some problems in terms of disease progression. And then eating just kind of back to diet, eating fiber-rich foods, things like beans, they're not expensive, and things like lentils, chia seeds, flax seeds. These things are really high in fiber and lots of other really important nutrients. And then also getting healthy fats and lean proteins in your meals. These things will really help stabilize your blood sugar levels. And so that's something that, somebody can implement right away, right? If they're eating maybe more ultra processed foods, things that are like, things that taste good and we have room for in our life. But we might want to add in more of the less processed foods. So reducing those ultra processed foods, the sugary drinks, the refined carbohydrates, will help lower chronic inflammation. And we know that inflammation's it's a big risk factor for cancer. So, and then also supporting your gut, I cannot leave that out. Your gut health is critical. It plays a critical role in your immune system, the gut microbiome and all the good bacteria that we have play a really big role in our immune function and helping control inflammation as well. And they live on, those beneficial bacteria live on the fiber that we eat, basically. And so the beans, the lentils, the vegetables, the fruits are really, really important for maintaining a healthy microbiome. And then maintaining a healthy weight is another key factor in reducing cancer risk or helping, overcome cancer if you're actively on a cancer journey. So it's different if someone's going through active treatment, right? If they're on chemo, not really talking about that part of treatment, but like if someone is going through chemo and they're going through active treatment, then we want them to definitely maintain their weight or maybe even, put on a little bit of weight because chemo can really affect your appetite and your nutrition status. But once we're done with that, right, excess body fat can drive inflammation. It can create hormone imbalances. And so we want to, we want to work on that. But we don't want to focus on, extreme dieting. So I really encourage people to create sustainable, balanced eating habits that really just promote long-term wellness.